Hey, what's up, folks? We had a question here in GI Joe 3D printing here on Facebook, and I thought I'd go ahead and make a video. It might encourage or inspire you folks into maybe branching off into two software programs. One will be FaceGen Artist Pro, and the other is Dash 3D. These are the two softwares I'm going to be using in this little inspiration thing. Um, all right, so a person asked if they could go ahead and get a Ronald Reagan head, and here goes the question here. Just in case you can anyone print a Ronald Reagan head like a classified president? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could go ahead and make this job easier. So okay, so we got Dash 3D, Face Artist Gen. So first things first, I went ahead and jumped on Google, try to find an image. Um, as you can see, you want to have this type of want a profile face or picture, such as this right here. Lighting is very important, but if you're just gonna do this as a 3D model, I'm like lighting's not gonna be important at all, because you go ahead or even detailed, because apparently you guys are gonna be painting it. But here we go. I went ahead, did the search. It took me a while to find a good head or good picture to work with. Um, couldn't find any good ones on Google. This right here is a good source as well. This Getty Images. Couldn't find anything in here under President Reagan. So my last resort, I went ahead and just typed in President Reagan 3D model head, and I came up with this stuff right here, and that's what I'm going to work with. You can go and visit this site right here. Let's see, previous pages in Triple Squid. So I went ahead and did a screenshot of this head right here. I saved it to my desktop, and I'm gonna load the picture up. So here we are under FaceGen Artist Pro 2.0 64-bit. I'm gonna load my image up. These are various images that I tried working with. At first, yesterday I was trying to work with a character for Lady J, but that didn't turn out too good. Let me find the head right here. Click on that, open it. I'm like, side views are okay to use, but I usually just use one. And for 3D modeling or 3D printing, I think one would be just as good. So hit next, and this is what you do: is you'll follow these guidelines right here. Hit this right here, like so. If you mess up, you could go ahead and hit back, and it'll go ahead and take off that tab notch. Just like right there, that's a bit too high. Hit create, and it creates a 3D image right here. Alright, and there it goes. So the side view, I saved the picture that I found on Google of a side view of President Reagan. Let's see, where's it? Right here. Here goes the side view. So I'm gonna compare this And how am I going to do this is I'm going to hold down the control key. And let's go ahead and let's see. Alright, so that's the side view. So hold down the control key, click and drag, left click and drag to bring his nose in. So I think that's about okay. You know, we'll go ahead and work with that. And then I'll right click and turn the mouse around like so. Okay. Now what I want to do, usually what I'll do is I'll go to modify. I'll go to mirror. It's gonna make one side mirror to the other side, so that way it'd be symmetrical. Just like so. And you could go ahead and come over here and mess around with the color. But if you're doing with a 3D modeling thing, you guys, this probably won't matter to you. But let's see. Select the skin shade, 0.75. You bring it down a little bit, like so. And then damn, that actually looks messed up right there, to be honest with you. Seems like one eye is lower than the other. Let me take a look at that. Huh. That's weird. It's the first time I came across that. Let's see if I can do something with this. So we got the high disparity. Let's see if I can do a twist. Chin, face, forehead, mouth, corners. No. Let's see what this. This is negative 48. Negative 48. That's weird. I'm gonna go with it. Just leave it be. All right. So we're gonna save it. Go to File, and we're gonna export, and we're gonna make this as Ronald Reagan. R-E-G. R-E-A-G. R-E-A-G. R-E-A-G-A-N. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Is going to Genesis 8 female. We don't want that. As I was saying, I was trying to work on a Lady J. So that's why it's under that. So we want to go male. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here, highlight this. I'm going to copy this. Go to male. Paste it. Alright, so we're under Genesis 8 male. And this is good. Keep the default. And export. Okay, so we could close out of this picture right here, and close out of this program right here. And we're gonna open up Des. Come on. Okay. Here we are in Daz. So we're gonna go over here, and that was Genesis 8. This is the character I decided for Lady J's Sigourney Weaver. But we're gonna go ahead and minimize this. Let's see, I want to minimize this. Come on. Alright. We want a Genesis 8 male. Right here. We're gonna go down to this texture, shade it right now. And we are going to open. Let's see, we need a. We're gonna go right here. People, Franks, Genesis 8 male. Ah, shoot. Probably should already have this up. But bear with me, it's taking a minute to upload. Not responding. Great. Shit, shoot. Alright, just bear with me. Hang tight. Maybe I should go ahead and get a drink or something. Relax. Alright. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so what we want to do first. Alright, so we got our Genesis 8 base model right here. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and jump on the Genesis and currently use. Click on the character, go to currently used, and we want to zero out. Alright, and then go down to shaping. Okay, shaping, currently used, and we want to zero out all the head features. And then, in all reality, maybe even the body too, because President Reagan wasn't that strong, didn't have that build. But we're just gonna do the eyes for right now. I mean the face. Okay. All right. So we got a base face right there, right? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to detail right here. All right. Here we go. So now we got a standard base head. Now we're gonna put in the morph of President Reagan. We're gonna go to head, and then we're gonna go to people. FaceGen, it has its own folder, and then we're gonna go all the way down to the R's. Ronald Reagan. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, right? It's amazing what the texture does. Let me put the texture on. Alright, so this creates its own texture map, by the way, as well. So you go after that, you go to surface, go to default, and you're gonna go this way right here. We want to go to the base map. All this stuff right here is like layers that help bring out the details of your character. But right now we just want this right here. Go to browse. We're gonna switch out the texture map or the base color. So I go to my desktop. I have a quick access folder here, and here we go. Where's it at? We want I got such a mess going on here. We want FaceGen. Where's my FaceGen? There it is, right here. Alright, so we got FaceGen. It was Genesis 8 male, right here. So we go scroll down here to Ronald Reagan. Here we go. Click on his head right there. actually gonna, to make our job a little bit easier for this whole entire body, we're gonna go ahead and go right here. Let's see. Base. We're gonna shoot. I'm gonna put this right here. Where's his head? The reason why I just put his head there for his body mat is so that way it can take me straight to the directory, the folder directory, just like right there. So I could just plug it in without searching through the file like I did for the head. So and that was his legs. Okay. And then, so basically you have like 4 maps that you really need to worry about. His head, torso, arms, and legs. And as far as eyes, the eyes you probably will have to go ahead and get them from other characters. At least that's what I do. But Ronald Reagan's eyes are blue, so, and this guy's already by default is blue, so we could just leave it like that. Like, as far as 3D modeling, I'm like you're basically done. But if you wanted to go ahead and go into further stuff, that let's put some clothes on this guy. Be nice if I have a suit. Go to clothing. See if I got a suit for this guy. Actually, we're just gonna put anything on him, just to make it quick. Let's see. Oh shoot. There, how about this? Basic wear. Alright. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as far as 3D modeling, you could go ahead and zero out his body shape, knowing that he's not that strong or whatever. You go over here and mess around with these morphs, such as this right here, the bodybuilder. Kind of bring it down. Something like that. And then what you guys could do is you could save this character. You can export him as a FBX. You go ahead and export, give it a name. Ronald. Alright, so you give it like a Ronald. These are the formats you could save it as, depending on. I'm not too familiar with 3D printing just yet, but these are the formats you're allowed to go ahead and export them on, and then yeah, load him up into your 3D program. But if you just wanted the head, let's see. I've never really done such thing like that. It's just the head. But there is a section where you go. Let's try it out. Go to clothing. I got a thing where C3 clothing. You could hide it. Visibility. Where you could just get the head, and I'll hide everything else. You can hide the clothing. You just get the head. Let's see, and what else you got? You go ahead and save, export. Head as FBX. Save. And here goes the options. Here goes the options over here that comes up. So we got figures selected, props. limits, morphs, embed textures, collect. Let's go ahead and this saying not selected, not selected. So I'm thinking this will be just saving the head out by like this. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and here goes the head right here. This saved it right here. So I'm gonna click on this, bring this up, and see if it just saved the head. Where'd it go? No, I don't see it. Um, I hardly ever use this. I never really tried to save just a head before. Let's see. We'll try this way. We'll hide him, right? Then we're gonna import. We're gonna import the head. Open. Import. Import. No, we don't want that. Desktop. Here goes the head right here. Let's see what happens. Where we go? That don't work. Try to do a drag and drop. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of that program and restart it. See what happens. All right, here we go. Open. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, that didn't work. Maybe you guys could take it to the next step further. But you guys get the basic idea. Yeah. Hope this inspires or encourages you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace.